about 45 minutes from the Rockies right now. Still in the flat part of Colorado, but it's fixing to change here pretty soon. Super pumped. We've got, I don't know, between 8 and 10 days, just kind of depends, that we're going to be out here chasing elk. Hopefully we can make it happen, you know, but if we don't, it's just awesome being on the mountain, man. But that's what it's all about. So anyway, we'll probably check back in whenever we start setting up camp this evening. Plans are tonight. I actually left a camera out here, so we may pull that tonight. We should get out there in time to pull that. Check the camera, see what we've got on pictures, and we'll either stay in that area and hunt, but the last leg of the trip, you know, back in July whenever we were out here scouting and fly fishing, the last leg of the trip for that trip, we found quite a few elk on probably 10 to 15 miles north of where we were originally camping. So if there's not a lot showing up on this camera, we'll probably head that direction. So anyway, it's going to be a good trip. It's going to be a little bit different for us flatlanders. This is the first Rocky Mountain elk trip we ever had, so we're super pumped for that. But anyway, we'll catch you guys here after a bit.
You can tell me anything, tell me you're not leaving.
Well guys, we finally made it. It was about a 12-hour drive total, 13-hour drive or so. Madison's just making sure his bow's all sighted in. You never know what might happen.
Yeah.
You know, sight might get bumped or something traveling and stuff. So
we had a camera set up down this access road, probably, I don't know, half mile maybe.
About half mile. And
then back along some beaver swamps, and we got a ton of moose on camera. Actually had a little bear cub, a little black bear cub, chew a hole right in the sensor of the camera. I don't know if he either chewed a hole or as he was climbing down the tree, he slashed at it, so kind of messed up the camera a little bit. But no elk on camera, but you know, this is a pretty high traffic area.
It is,
especially as we were coming in here. I don't know how many people were parked at the front entrance.
Yeah, we were surprised. I mean,
in July, this place was dead.
Yeah, there was only a couple of people we saw the whole week.
No, we saw 1 or 2 fly fishermen the whole week here, and we were the only other ones, you know, even scouting. So we kind of came in here on the hunch that hopefully we knew there'd be more people, but we hoped that there wouldn't be this many. But towards the front entrance, there's a lot of people. A lot of people have base camp set up, but that's why we came back here. And probably tomorrow we're probably gonna just rest up a little bit before we backpack in, and we'll probably backpack in quite a few miles.
Stay out there a couple days probably. You know,
but
see if we hear any bugles or anything. So
we've already seen 2 moose, a cow and a calf. And we had a nice
moose,
little mule deer buck come literally 5 yards from the tent back here.
Yeah, you see the tent right there.
Should have been putting in for a mule deer tag. That is one thing, we had a lot of pictures over mule deer and a couple nice bucks too. So, but anyway, we're gonna over the next couple days probably be backpacking in a long ways. So anyway, start of the backcountry trip right here. Well, this is day 2, but really the first official day of us backpacking in. We've come, I don't know, probably right at a mile, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, about a mile.
And our goal is we're gonna try to top out on the top of these ridges over here, and it's probably where we'll set up and glass this afternoon and get a game plan for tomorrow. But anyway, we've probably got another 2.5 miles, 2 to 2.5 miles, and then we should be up there. And get up there and get a drink. But this is kind of different on us old Flatlander boys.
It is.
But the first quarter mile is the hardest. Maybe the first half mile is the hardest. And then after that, we took a break. And biggest thing is these packs, man. You just gotta, this is really our first time first time ever to elk hunt. But we backpacked before, but not like this. Not in this rugged of terrain. So coming on a big vertical incline, and I don't know, it's kind of showing us how we need to pack. So, but anyway, once we get up there, we're gonna readjust, I think. But anyway, it's just awesome being out here, though. Haven't heard any bugles yet, but there are a boatload of people in here. There were actually 4 guys on horseback that went ahead of us, and then there were 4 other people after that. They were just backpacking in, just gonna fish one of the lakes up here. But so our goal is to get hopefully past them, just kind of push ourselves and get past all these people. It'll be kind of hard to stay ahead of the guys on horseback, but you never know. Never know. But anyway, we're gonna keep on whittling away at this trail.
Yep. Used to this elevation.
We're almost 11,000.
We're almost 11,000.
We're probably 10,600, 10,700.
Yeah, about 10,600 in elevation.
We're starting to see a lot more sign.
Yep.
The last 200 yards, we've climbed probably 300 feet.
Yeah.
There's a lot of sign though. A lot of mule deer sign, and it looks to be a lot of elk sign. So saw a lot of droppings. Supposedly there's a big basin on the other side of this ridge here. We're probably just gonna camp up on this ridge.
Yeah, I think so too.
Maybe it's down 100 feet. Get off the wind.
We've got about 3.5 hours of daylight left.
Yeah.
Talking about the elevation, where we're from, the town that we're close by is about 500 above sea level. No joke. In Kansas.
We're 10,000 above that right now.
Yeah. We are exactly about 10,000 feet above that.
Yeah.
We are almost maxing out our limit of pack weight.
Probably got between 55 and 60 pounds apiece.
Yeah.
But that's enough food and water to
for 3 days.
Yeah, at least 3 days.
Yeah.
Probably go 4.5.
Yeah.
Alright, let's do it.
Yep.
Well, it's supper time. We started raining pretty hard. It's probably about 6 o'clock right now. So we decided I'm having dessert.
The food.
Yeah, I'm having dessert for supper. But we got the little jet boil going down there.
Pretty cool.
Warming up some water.
So you got apples and crisp. I got rice and chicken.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a pretty rough day. We put in some miles. What do you say? Probably 4 total.
Yeah, at least 4.
And that was all started at what, 8,700 feet?
Yep.
Somewhere around there, and we topped out up there on the ridge at probably 11,000.
Yep.
But we hit an area that was phenomenal looking, and we started running into a lot of elk sign. Not super fresh, but I mean it was definitely elk sign.
Yeah.
Tracks probably 3 or 4 days old, but we have gone the entire day without hearing a single bugle.
Yep.
Nothing. But you know, I don't know. It's just, we know they're in here, but we just got to get where nobody else is. And right now we're in that area. Like we haven't seen sign of anybody on any trails. So
For a while.
yeah. But anyway, we're just gonna keep after it and hopefully get a decent night's sleep.
Got the tent set up.
But yeah. Anyway.
Get some food down our bellies.
Yeah. Maybe some coffee.
Yeah. Alright guys. See you in the morning.
Well, been a pretty eventful morning. Not for bugles or anything, or seeing elk. We haven't seen a single elk yet. But we climbed how many feet?
A lot. Quite a bit.
So from last night where we were at a couple meadows last night, and we actually set over, there was a water hole, set over the water hole last night. Didn't see anything. There were tracks, but honestly all the tracks that we're seeing are a few days old. All the droppings are a few days old. So we decided to crest the mountain. So I'd say we topped out at probably 11,200, 11,001, somewhere around there. Now we're back down to about 10,800 and fixing to look down in this big canyon out here in front of us. But just had to take a little bit of a break because we climbed, I don't know, what, probably 1,400 feet this morning.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty brutal this morning.
Yeah.
We had to stop quite a few times. But I don't know, we're just waiting. We still haven't heard a bugle, man. It's kind of crazy, but pretty sure we're getting to the part that we're getting out of the populated area of everybody hunting. I mean, we're probably 4.5 miles from base camp right now, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Somewhere around there. So hopefully we start at least seeing some elk. But if not, it's beautiful country, man. Good looking stuff.
That rain's smelling good.
Oh, yeah. Don't even have seasoning in it yet, man. I think we may have got a game plan for in the morning. The biggest thing is going to be working the thermals, because where he's at, I mean, it's straight uphill pretty much about, well, let's see here. So where we were at was roughly 9,400 and he's between 98 and 9,700. So we'll just say 300 foot vertical incline, and that's in 300 yards. So yeah, that's pretty much straight up. Not exactly, but I'm really surprised he was up there. But we've got a drainage ditch right here. Got a drainage ditch right there. So what we're gonna try to do is get up there well before daylight, possibly. I don't know. We still don't know exactly what we're gonna do, but and get up here basically along this. This is a big ditch right here, big crevice, and this top of this mountain goes to like 11,003 or something. So you can imagine how steep that is. So what we'll try to do before the sun comes up, I know that wind's going to be coming down, so we're just going to try possibly just getting back in the exact same spot that we were at and sit there for a little bit, see if he's bugling. And if he is, you know, he had worked his way over to this area. I guess that's just a limestone outcropping, but he had worked his way over to this area and then he went back before we left, and he actually was getting closer. So I'm hoping they bed somewhere in these aspens, somewhere in there. Who knows? I have no idea. But that's the game well, somewhat of a game plan for the morning.
Yep.
We're just pumped. This is day 2, so we can't really be complaining. It's just hilarious how it worked out, because we had literally said that, yeah, we'll probably get back to base camp, and we'll have an elk bugle half a mile away from the truck. Well, he was 3/4 of a mile, so close enough, and we put in right at 7 miles today. Right at 7. So yeah, we put in a lot of miles with between 50 and 60 pound packs. That was brutal. That was brutal. We're feeling it in every inch of our bodies right now, I guarantee you that. But
For sure.
I don't know, hopefully get a good night's sleep and get after him in the morning. But we do have a guy out here. This will just tell you how busy this area is. I don't know if he's fishing. We have two trucks out here with horse trailers that they went before us. That was yesterday morning, or what was that, yesterday morning or the evening before? All our days are mixing up now.
Yeah.
But anyway, they had already gone up the trailhead, and they took another route, and then we split off from them. Well, we got back here this evening, and there's another guy out here, and he's in his truck right now, so he's probably camping in his truck like we are. So I don't know if he's fishing or if he's hunting, but I'm assuming he's probably hunting, so we're gonna have to get up early enough, hopefully beat him. I don't know. Just public land hunting for you. But, and who knows, we may be able to work together, you know. You never know. So anyway, hopefully we make something happen in the morning. That'd be cool.
Yeah,
hopefully he's a legal bull.
Yeah.
That's what I'm really hoping. But there were cows up there, so I'm assuming that, you know, I'm assuming he's a decent bull.
Yep.
But anyway, and legal here has to be 4 on one side, at least 4, or 3 and a 5-inch brow tine. But that's kind of pushing it. So we'll just make dead certain he's got 4 on one side. Just make it a 6x6 and we'll be good to go. But anyway, well, that's all for tonight, guys. We're gonna hit the sack. So I know Logan's about beat.
I fell asleep.
With me rambling on, you about fell asleep. Hey, I'm pumped, man. I'm just pumped.
Oh, I am too.
Stinking elk. much work as we did today.
Wow.
I know.
All right.
Well, we got up super early this morning. Got a quick bite of breakfast. Got some coffee. Unloaded all our packs with just enough food for today. And took everything else out, so we were able to travel real fast. The bad thing is this bull, he bedded literally halfway up the mountain. So what we're gonna have to do here in about an hour, hour and a half, these thermals are gonna start going uphill. But right now, they're parallel in this valley, and there's a big drainage right here, and I'm sure the wind's coming straight down right now. So right now we're sitting pretty good for wind. But if that wind starts changing, we're gonna have to make up another game plan. So I don't know. Do you think we should parallel, get up another couple 100 feet right here, and come up that drainage?
I don't see how it hurt. We could be that much
There's a
closer.
clearing right up here that I think we can go straight up without making too much noise.
Yeah, let's try that.
Because it's dead still, man.
I think he moved off a little bit to the west
Yeah.
last night. He's right up there.
It's over here.
No, he's over there.
I couldn't tell. It sounded like right here.
Sound like he was straight ahead, right there. He's over there. Sound like right over there. Did you hear it?
Yeah, I heard it. This elk just screamed right back at me. He's not more than 200 yards.
He sounds closer than he was.
I think we can call him in this gap. See, the bad thing is the wind's going like this. I don't want to get too far down there. He completely circled us, dude.
Maybe we should just find a spot and wait and see. Dude, he's getting closer.
He's coming.
He's getting closer.
He's gonna come right through this gap, I guarantee it. Was he running?
No.
why this bull shut up. I mean, we had a perfect wind. We couldn't figure out. We knew he couldn't see us, and we couldn't figure out why he went quiet. We had no idea. Well, we had heard a bugle way back behind us on the trail coming in, and this is when we were halfway up the slope here, and we're like, well, maybe that bull, you know, maybe went down to go intercept us. Like, well, we'll just keep, you know, working this way with the wind kind of hitting us in the face. And so I bugled again, and he was right here, probably 150 yards in this timber. And we're back that way about 150 yards. And I'm like, dude, he's coming. And then he gets up here, and I mean, you know, there was a bugle right here, and we had a bull, the one that we thought we bedded last night. I mean, he bugled only once. We heard him first thing this morning. We located him, but he bugled once, just right up here on this ridge. I mean, it was just a deep-throated. Then he chuckled right after. We're like, dude, there might be two bulls. Well, no. Now we find out what happened. We had another hunter come in here and sneak in on us, and you can see his boot track right here. But that's exactly what happened, and that's why he went silent. I know he saw the guy.
Yep.
Because that bull was literally just right in there. We had that. What's bad is we had that bull, because we kept hearing this bugle getting closer and closer, but this one was getting closer to us too. We're like, you know, we thought we were gonna get caught right in the middle of him, which was awesome, but now it kind of makes sense why he went silent.
Yeah.
It's aggravating, man. We had that bull dead to rights right there. I mean, I'm not gonna say I would have killed him, but he was coming on a string. It's just, you know, that's public land hunting for you. It's kind of aggravating, but I don't know. And the guy, I just bugled again, and the guy answered me. He's all the way back down there now. But it sounds like the same guy anyway. It doesn't sound like this bull. But I'm guessing he pushed that bull up this way, because we didn't hear a bull running that way, so I'm guessing he went up in there. So, part of public land right there. But I'm just glad we were. I mean, he screamed at us that one time. He was close. He was real close. Part of it, man. Well, we moved camp last night, and we got to this new spot we just found on Onyx Maps. We had a little bit of intel from a buddy for here. We just had to get away from those people, man. I couldn't believe how many people that we were running into. So we hit probably 3 or 4 different spots yesterday, and every single spot that we had scouted was just, it looked like a trailer park, man. So picked up and moved almost an hour away from where we were, and there's still a few people here, but I don't know, that we're seeing a lot of elk sign. We actually, I don't know if it was a guy, but we heard a bugle up here on this hill. What we're gonna try to do is just, there's no 4-wheeler trails around here, so we're just gonna, there's not really any trail, we're just on a cattle trail right now. So we're just gonna push up into this canyon and try to hit some of these aspen meadows and stuff. It looks really good. We've been seeing a lot of sign, a lot of rubs, and a lot of elk scat here and there, so who knows? We're gonna give it our best. So we've got today and possibly 4 more days, so we've got plenty of time to make something happen. We're gonna get after it. This tree up here got shredded. Bow for comparison. Wow. I was getting after it.
Yeah, it was.
Knocked that one off too. Well, I don't know if you guys can see what we just saw. nice set of moose sheds right there.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Never found a moose shed ever. That's cool. Definitely radio call. Alright guys, so we just got done with lunch, and while we're getting around to head up to this this meadow up here, we heard a bugle just right below us. It was right down there, about 300 yards. So that's awesome. And we've been seeing so much elk sign, it's crazy. That's a guy, he's a good caller.
Yeah, he is. Wow.
Well, we just tore down camp. We're probably a couple miles back from the truck. Yesterday we thought we were on a bull, but we actually were pretty positive. It sounded like a guy bugling through a tube,
Yep.
but it was almost too good to be true. I mean, we're just sitting there, just finishing up lunch, and we had a bugle just literally 300 yards down the hill from us, where we had just come from. But anyway, so we kind of backed out of that area, and I think he figured out that that we weren't an elk either. So we both just kind of went separate ways. But we kept coming back in this. It's just a huge box canyon back here. It's a little rougher than what I thought it was, but there is elk sign everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, it's unreal. More droppings and rubs. I mean, it's crazy. But we have not seen or heard a single elk in the last couple days back here. So I don't know, hopefully today we're just going to work our way real slow, kind of like we did coming in here yesterday. We'll just work our way real slow back to the truck and probably take the low side this time. I don't know, we'll just have to play the wind and see what happens, but I don't know. We got a decent night's sleep last night, and
Pretty good.
had to wake up, make some coffee. You always got to do that.
Yeah. I made some oatmeal.
He had to make some oats.
3
so-
packets of oatmeal, actually.
Good night.
I was hungry.
But I was still full from biscuits and gravy last night, so.
Eating like kings.
That's right. But anyway, we're just going to work our way back and may even do a little bit of fishing this afternoon, depending on what the elk do. So, still got, let's see, today's Wednesday, right? I think.
Yeah.
I don't even know anymore. I
Yeah,
think it's day
know.
5.
Where's my phone?
Yeah, it's Wednesday, September 12th. So we've got all day today, tomorrow, and Friday, and possibly Saturday. I don't really know yet. So we may, depending on what the day brings, we may decide to back out of here and hit another spot. I don't know. It's just a matter, these elk are not talking at all. I mean, there's no bugling whatsoever going on, and we know there's a good herd of elk in here just because of all the fresh, super fresh tracks and sign. But you know, they're just super pressured, so you just gotta basically intercept them from going from feed to bed to water, wherever they're going. So hopefully we can figure that out the next couple days. So anyway, we're gonna head down the mountain and hopefully run into some elk.
Yeah, hopefully.
So anyway.
Just heard a cow call right up here about 200 or 300 yards. It could have been that same guy though that we heard yesterday. I don't know. Sounds like that same dude.
Well, best of luck to you guys. Enjoy
Right.
it.
Hey, same
Yeah.
to you guys. Hope you guys smoke one.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
Get one on the
hopefully
ground.
don't run into anybody like us again. Added a little excitement.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was real excited for a minute there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Same with us. We were like we said, we were eating lunch and we all of a sudden hear a bugle, and it's like wow. We drop our food and
Yeah, we literally did. We threw our packs down in a little ditch and marked the location because we didn't know if we were gonna have to chase it.
Yeah.
And oh man, fun stuff.
That's good.
Well, hey guys, good luck. Hope
Yeah.
you,
You guys
hope
too.
you
Yeah.
smoke one.
Your name was Logan?
yeah, Logan. Yeah, I'm Logan. Jacob. All right, nice to meet you.
I'm Madison.
Yeah, we're brothers.
Davis.
Davis. Yeah, we are. Yeah.
Madison, good to meet you, man. Good to
What's
meet
your
you,
name?
Madison.
Mike. All right, Mike Davis and
Jacob.
Jake. All right, yeah. Mike Davis and Jake.
Where do you guys publish your films?
Yeah, we do.
Pretty much right now.
YouTube and Facebook,
Yeah.
Okay.
and we're on Instagram too. But yeah,
What can we search for on YouTube?
Mad Guy Outdoors is
Mad
what
Guy
it's on.
Mad Guy Outdoors.
yeah,
So it's not. It's about everybody mad about that.
yeah.
That's what it is.
That's what. Yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, check it out, man. We'd love to hear from you guys.
Yeah.
So let us know how you do.
Yeah, definitely.
But well, good luck.
Cool.
Yeah.
You guys
Good
too.
luck, guys. See ya.
Well, I think Logan videoed some of that.
What was that?
That ain't a guy.
Sound like something crashing.
Might be that moose. I don't know.
Yeah, probably was.
But anyway, so turns out there were 3 guys there. It was Kyle, Michael, and Davis.
Yeah.
I think.
It's Mike
Mike and
Davis.
anyway, something like that. But,
Jacob or
or
Davis.
Jacob maybe.
Jacob
Yeah.
Davis and Mike.
But no, they're pretty cool guys. They're sure enough, they're the guys that we were calling back and forth to yesterday. So, but they're gonna head on up the canyon past where we were. We're just gonna head back down. So, anyway, at least they were cool about it.
They were cool.
I was kind of worried whenever they were walking off. I was like,
But he was just telling the other guys that we were walking up.
yeah,
So that was good.
yeah. And I had this little deal out. We didn't bring orange hats. We should have, but I was just waving that just in case they're muzzleloader hunters.
Yep.
Because I did not want my arm blown off or my head blown off.
50 cal.
Well, that was exciting.
At least they're cool.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Well, sure enough, we heard crashing over here. We were walking down this ridge, and yeah, it was that moose. It may have been the one that we filmed yesterday. That tag moose, that cow. But anyway. smacked my top fly and I caught him with the bottom fly. Fouled him. Little bitty dude. Little brookie.
Pretty fish. They are fun. Packed up camp yesterday and decided to hit a completely new area. We've never hunted this side of this mountain, but getting there is kind of a chore. But hopefully that's what pays off. Hopefully nobody else. There's only one other way up to this slope, and that's about 1.5 miles down the valley here, and you still would have to go through the swamp. But I mean, it's nothing but beaver dams and brackish water like that right there, and I mean thicker than hopefully don't run into a moose back here, but I don't know. Our goal is to get up on that slope on those aspens sometime today, so that's the goal. And then up above that, up through these trees, you can't really see it, there's a little bitty canyon up in there, and we'll try to make it to it tomorrow. So just depends on how things go. It's super windy right now, so here in Bugles is going to be kind of tough, so we'll just kind of slow hunt our way up there, and who knows, may hit a bull on the way up there.
Bye.